Hey, how's it going? Ready to do another video upload here. Had quite an interesting day today. All these people over here on the corner. Most of them are people who responded to a comment that I said on various videos where they were trashing Christianity and talking about how stupid it was and how it didn't make any sense and that it was full of a bunch of lies and the timetables for what they say just isn't true and just on and on and on about all this mumbo jumbo. So they put more of an effort into what I think and what I believe and what I do in my time than what they do in their own time. That's what that was all about. That's what that was all about. And anybody talk about Christians having long hair? Normally I didn't have long hair. I grow this hair for, I do it for a place called um, Wigs for Kids. I grow this for Wigs for Kids. This will be the third donated lock that I did, and then I have two more to do. I gave them 12 inches of my hair. Like I said, this will be the third time. I'll do it two more times. 5 times makes a whole wig, they said, and then I'll quit. But anyhow, I had to X somebody out righteously through my Bible and everything today. Somebody just kept pushing it and pushing it, and when people, especially when people back off. I'm not getting out of that one, but I will eventually edit this fucking video. Oh, and it goes right back to right there. How did it do that? That's all right. That's not anything I wanted to talk about at all. Here's what I wanted to talk about. Or what the hell was I even talking about? Oh, fuck. Well, I guess it's gonna be a bad time, and fuck. Well, I guess it's a bad fucking time, huh? Crap. Alright, so now whenever I come back, when I come back to here, then what am I gonna say? I'm gonna start off right here. when I come back, ladies and gentlemen. His dog is being stupid. Yeah, well, this guy right here on here just started repeating what I was saying. The other guys are retarded, so all I said was basically that they have no excuse. They were acting like they knew the Bible better than I did, so they can all just yeah, it did. You know why? Can I show people? Can I show you why science will always set itself up for a lie? Oh, we're gonna right here. Shh! You guys, be quiet, please. They're just goofing around out there. That's all they're doing. They're just being silly. He's just being silly. That's all. He's just being a silly dog like he does every day. He does the same thing every single day, man. You got a problem with it? You got a problem with it? And you gotta lick me? I told you not to lick me, sucker. This dog right here, she doesn't ever bark. I haven't ever heard her bark one time. Some people that live in apartments would be lucky to have her if they had to be quiet with the dog. She doesn't be quiet, but she's a good dog. I don't mean to like say she needs to go anywhere. I'm saying if somebody had her and went to an apartment. Now, I was gonna say, why would anybody ever think that I would ever deny Christ when I took a oath and not ever do that and not ever do that? But this right here, this is alright, this guy gave this interesting, super interesting thing. See that? And this is true. This is what they did. Now, and plus the other person said, I think they even said it on Ancient Aliens, so they don't even believe in Christ yet, or maybe no ever, whatever, but they said, well, how come monkeys are still alive? So, here it is. I'm going to leave that up there just for a second so people can clearly see why I say these guys are so full of crap. The evolutionary people, from that standpoint, they give people degrees and they are taking tax money and these people these days are out here saying that we have to tax churches now. Do you know why they have to tax churches for any reason why? But doesn't everybody know, at least somebody who has gone to a church and has got a food box and has gone there and has got a like a gas voucher or anything like that? You know, and if they didn't, we'd like to hear the story. And not only that, but if you're lying to us, we're gonna find out about it. I guarantee you, we'll find out about it because they lied about all of this, from Lucy all the way to Cro-Magnon man. So, and it's not that I am going after these people. Look at this crap, okay? Let's look at the video real quick. It's on Satanist takes Megyn Kelly to law school. Really? Alright. Well, this one. I'd knock you out. So is one of my top comments. As I said, everybody protects their borders, dumbass. That's one of your number one liberal lies. at the top is the immigration and the border bullshit. Kick that son of a pig out. He's a liar. Top 10 failed proofs the Bible is true. Okay, so I commented on that, and this guy right here is this guy is the guy who kept repeating what I'd say. I'd say something, and he'd come on there and he'd say something, and then I said science always sets itself for a loss. Yeah. Well, they plussed it. Yeah, because this right here, this is bullshit. Okay? I'm sorry, but I'm calling this out right here. The problem with religions, Richard Dawkins. I just did last video, I just did this. I just showed why he's a pig. He'll sit here and he says that like these kids all here like brainwashed or suffering or something like that, and they have a right to do this what they're doing, and he doesn't have any children. You know how many children there? I'm glad he hasn't, because really I don't know if the world could be a better place. You know what I mean? If the world could ever possibly be a better place with a guy like that. That's really crazy. So I don't know how else to explain that, but anyways, so now me, this is like it's YouTube, so it's my own personal thoughts. So I'm not I guess you would be a preacher to a point, but not an ordained preacher like you go and see every Sunday like that. What I'm supposed to do. If I have knowledge, I'm supposed to share it. If you have an opportunity or chance, you feel like doing it, there's a thing, forum you could talk to people, then here it is. So here I am. I'm explaining what I believe, and you could try to prove me wrong or not, but I believe that now God hates the devil for what he did to mankind, so he burns in hell forever. And I'm not so sure that souls, not humans, burn forever, or if they burn out, because he says over and over again that they are destroyed. So I don't know how you can burn forever if you're destroyed, for one thing. And he said that he hated the devil so much, Satan so much, that he was going to uh, make him suffer for eternity. So, and if he's that kind of magical creature being or whatever, that's how it turned out for him. And he's the Prince of Darkness. That's what he wanted. So he got to rule over darkness for now, I guess. Something like that. Something about darkness, and he rules in it. So there's a lot of darkness and a lot of stuff. Let's do a quick search real quick, because the Ancient Alien show brought this on. So I wanna I wanna go up here and I wanna look up something really quick. What is it? It's um what is it called? Night, Black Knight. Black Knight. Is that right? Black Knight. Satellite. There it is. Alright, we're gonna bring this up. We wanna see what we wanna see what you individuals, people coming on here, if you watch this video, tell me what you think of this thing. I'm going to do a screen share and bring this sucker up real quick. The Dark Knight. You see this? What is that? That's out in space. It's a satellite. It's a UFO, they said. Then it shows up every once in a while. Me about the Black Knight satellite. What can you tell me about the Black Knight satellite? There they are coming in on it, seeing it. That's insane. I can tell you nothing about the Black Knight except that it's very strange. It's one of the weirdest things they brought up on that show. I just wanted to look at it real quick. That's all. And my computer's kind of acting a little weird. It's acting like it wants to quit and stop and do all this weird stuff. And I don't know why, but I had it with me all day, so maybe that's why. I have no idea. So I wanted to think about scare tactics. So who's so we need to, what is that? Change the direction again. Where if we confront people, we're gonna scare them. So I wanted to do the research, I guess, on that. But I do know that I'm not trying to, I'm not trying to be a boob, like when it comes to um, saying anything about the Bible, because it's important that you don't put yourself out there like a jackass. So I just have various opinions, and I know some certain things now, but I'm not falling for every single thing that I hear. I hear somebody who's really good these days, like told me something really smart, and it made a lot of sense. Maybe everybody should have knew better. And then the next thing you know, it's like they said something off the chain and crazy, just like everybody else. So I'm just um, really, from my experience in my day to day, what I can tell you is people um, that think they're somebody else or not who they are, originally or whatever. I think that that's wrong. I think it's wrong for medical people in science to try to mutate people and change people like that. And I don't know exactly what got into people exactly, but I can tell you that people be acting like this because they don't have Christ in their life. And if they did, I would really want to hear their story if that's what they think. They think that, Christ had them be born like a girl and then they became a boy later. It's not the truth. It's a mutated thing that something else is subscribing totally. And it is weird science for real. That is for real weird science. And they're mutating people. So, as far as I'm concerned, I think that if they are supporting that they're kind of sellouts and that they shouldn't be mean to people. That doesn't give us the right to be mean. But I'm telling them that I don't I don't care what they think either. There's not very many of them, and if they got their way, we'd eventually have no planet at all. Like I was been saying on here, that they want to move to a point where everybody is sterilized. So that could be another way how you could sterilize somebody. They're going to um, pass certain things around, mix DNAs up, and swap that like they're swapping spit. They're just falling into the devil's hand, and that's the practitioner for why they think there's somebody else that they're not. Whenever obviously they're mutating their self from what they originally were. And their families are going right along with it because their families decided a long ago that Jesus Christ and Christianity and the church was all a bunch of hogwash. So there's your people right there without Christ families. Okay, and everybody else's families that has no other excuse either except that you didn't at least, I mean, I was trying to say like, well, if that's what they want, they just don't want Christ in there. So how do you have a society where everybody doesn't act up and everybody's squared away, okay, and is respectful, and you can tell them that you don't have to have Christ if that's what you don't want, but you can't be out here showing your ass like you think that you have the right to do when that's infringing on other people and other people's rights for you to act up on against them. So whenever I'm minding my own, it's people without any kind of direction in their nature because they didn't have it in their family, in their roots. So it's very disturbing to see all this when it is not true. I was going to use handicapped people, other people would use them. Handicapped people. A lot of people will go through their whole life and not ever have sex, ever one time. But they lived a good life, could live a good life, not ever need it. But other people want to make another excuse that's important and that's what we need because we're human, right? And then they'll make an excuse for trying to get innocent people like that, like prostitute or something like that too. You do that with the girls too. That's pretty disgusting. It really is. It's terrible. So I'm just I'm just saying that I'm very, very disgusted. I was trapped. I really had no place I could go. I was doing something important, somebody a favor, and I needed to hang around. So all I was able to really do was get up and kind of walk around. So I'm glad that I was able to kind of get out of there for a while because I believe that they're not who they think they are. They think they're a girl. Well, they think they're a boy. Whatever, and they were a girl, and then this boy, his mother, I'm telling you, it was because she didn't have Jesus Christ in her life. And that's how she allowed her child to get away from her. And now she wants the world to accept her child. Now she's forcing her opinion on a child. Now, come out here, be changed, be gay eventually from this. Okay? And it's all a setup. And again, the only way that an adult that the devil can get to a child is through an adult. It's the truth. So he has to use their parents or somebody else. Benign. It's benign. Yeah, I was kind of blown away that somebody would be like, he's going around telling people that. I mean, I guess it's cool, but I know what's going on, and I completely understand. Um, I'm not, I'm not, going out without a fight though. You know what I mean? So Whenever if somebody comes in and because they're all invasive with everything, they want you to denounce your religion, and they want you to kill yourself or go do some kind of terrible thing in the world, feel a certain way, so that you go and you'll act a certain way or do something stupid, get yourself thrown in jail or killed or a mental ward or something stupid. So I never said I was the brightest light bulb in the bunch. But if you got something to say and it makes sense, then maybe you should make your own YouTube videos. I have some things that I was taught and that I know, and I would die with them, obviously, if I wasn't able to share them at time to time and how I feel at times. So that would be a shame. People in America live in La La Land. So maybe that Black Knight thing in space, maybe it's a collective data thing for everything that's going on. So if the Earth gets destroyed again, like God says in Revelations, then they'll have all that data out there in the satellite. Maybe I don't know. Um, yep. Confusion. I said confusion at home starts with the lack of Jesus Christ. People in America live in La La Land. People are crazy mutant Americans. Mutant. They are mutant people. It's not their fault. So don't cut them some slack like they're asking, but you have to explain to them that what they're doing, every one of us has the same choice, can do the same exact thing, can operate the same exact way. But for some other reason, we were enlightened. And also, thoughts can come and go, right? The thought process. But also with from reading, isn't that another way? So you share knowledge. I get knowledge from a lot of videos and a lot of different things that I do. And anyhow, likewise, if I, you know, you say, not piss somebody off. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say um, if I offended some people, I'll put it this way. If I offended some people, then it makes sense if they tell me why. Then it makes sense, and good enough explanation. Maybe I investigate a little bit, but other than that, if they don't make any sense, I don't really want to talk to them. They're a waste of my time, and they're a waste of what I'm doing. I'm here to try to talk to people who are worth saving, as it is, not people who are dying on the onslaught. So let's see one more. We're gonna do one more screen share. I'm going to look up um, the uh, uh, um, yeah, this pastor. Let's see if you can see it. Images. This other pastor, I forget his name, showed us this. Yeah, you gotta see this, and he's upside down, and it says it in the Bible too. I'm gonna go look and see if I can find that video. after this. You have to see this. Look at this. That's the one right there. Let's see. We'll look at the videos and see if I can find the guy real quick. Yeah, that's crazy. Well, alright, I don't know. It's been shared around, so I can't really give anybody credit for it right now. But here it is on the back side of the Rock of the Dome. Here's a picture of Satan. See that? Watch. It's an evil demon. Watch. Any of these guys knew how to take a dang picture. See how small that is? That's basically tells me that it's been either the person cut it way too much or it's been ripped off way too much. Man. Well, maybe that's a good picture. Oh, that's bigger. But see, and it's upside down too. And anyways, the significance of not giving the guy credit for finding this, but the significance of that is he put scripture with it, and he showed where it said in the Bible that it would be upside down and all looking all crazy like that. But anyways, that's all. That's all, folks. That's all I wanted to show people some crazy stuff. So there's some crazy phenomenon, Rock of the Dome in Israel, right there. Satan said he'd be something right there. You know, it's in the Bible. I'm gonna go look for that video and see if I can watch it again. But interesting. Peace.